Hello and welcome to BTEC Health and Social Care Year 9 options. I'm just going to do a short little video about exactly what health and social care is about and what kind of areas we look at and what you can pursue in a career afterwards. So a BTEC is still equivalent to a GCSE. We study a level 1, 2 and I will get into that later on with how the grading works. So I'm just going to quickly talk to you a little bit about what the course entails. So we have units that we look at, and we have unit 1, which is called human lifespan development, and that's coursework that we do in year 10, and it's based on 30% of the final grade. And we also have unit 2, which is health and social care services and values, again coursework, which again is done in year 10. Now each of these units are split up, so unit 1 has 2 units. This unit is called unit 1A and unit 1B, and the same then for unit 2, it's called unit 2A and unit 2B. Then when we get to year 11, then we sit our health and wellbeing exam. Again, this is 40%. This is marked externally, and also for this we don't sit it till year 11, so we need to ensure that we get all our coursework done beforehand, so then we're able to sit this exam in year 11. The coursework also that they learn will, in all of the information from that, will be again then in the unit 3 exam that they will sit. So let's have a little look at the first unit. So our first unit is human lifespan development. Basically, again, like I said, this is split up into 2 units. So I'll just read through this section with you and then I'll explain exactly what you do. So in the component, you will study how people grow and develop over the course of their life from infancy to old age. And this includes physical, intellectual, emotional and social development and the different factors that may affect them. Now, this is the first section that we will look at. So in this piece of coursework, you can choose a celebrity if you want to, you can choose someone that you know, and we look at how they grow and develop over different times of, over different ages throughout their lives. So that is what they will do first of all. Then in the second section, what we do, we look at an individual's development and how they can be affected by a certain life event happening. So that might be marriage, could be a death of a loved one, it could be parenthood, moving house, an accident. And again, what you can do here, you can have a case study given by me that I've written about 2 people who have had an accident, or if you would like, if you know of 2 people that have had the same issue and how they have adapted to their lives and what kind of people and support are out there to be able to help them to get on with their day-to-day lives as much as they possibly can. So that is what the 2 pieces of coursework that we would look at first of all. Then the next one is called Unit 2, Health and Social Care Services and Values. The first thing we'll look at is about services, then the next one is to do with the values. So in the first section, what we would have a little look at is we would get given 3 case studies from the exam board and your child will choose one. What you would do there then is have a little look at what is the problems with the persons that you have been chosen to do, and what would we do there? We would look at what is the matter with these people and what services will be provided to be able to help them with their daily lives. So that is the first thing that they would do. In the second component then, what we would start to look at is different types of services again, but this time is more to do with communication. So we're going to look at how we can apply and develop skills in applying care values and how we can come across to different sectors, how we can interact with clients, our customers, basically our service users that we would have in our service that we may be. In this part, this is usually quite a lot of group work that gets given, and you will learn about lots of different care values and how we would apply that to a situation. This is usually done in a role play and is usually graded by myself watching you in a group and you performing these skills. If these skills aren't met, that's fine. We can go back and redo the work that needs to be done. Now, in the third unit, this is the exam, and we go back over all of the stuff that we have done beforehand, but also as well, what we would do, we would look this time more into illness. We would look at what we have as a positive or a negative influence on our health. So we would look into smoking, drugs and alcohol. We would also interpret physiological data and lifestyle indicators. So we're going to look at BMI, we'll look at pulse rates, heart rates, and lots of other different things that we can have a look to see how we can design a plan for a person to help them improve their health and well-being. Now, this paper is based on a scenario, again given by the exam board, and you'll have questions based on this person. And as you go through the paper, you then need to make sure you can design a plan to make them better. And this would include short-term and long-term targets for them. And then we need to be able to evaluate our plan and understand what we have written for that person. Is there going to be any difficulties that they might face? And we need to understand and make sure that we have read that paper correctly. Now, this is something not to worry about at the moment. This will come in time. This is not done until year 11. You need to know all the knowledge beforehand, which is done in your coursework beforehand. So the course is how it is graded. Okay, so like I said already, it's split into 4 sections, the coursework. So you've got coursework 1A and 1B, then 2A and 2C, and then we come on to the exam. Now, I can mark the coursework and it does get assessed by an examiner as well, so they check on my marking just to make sure that that is correct. But the exam is sent away, so you get one. We usually sit this in the February of year 11, and if you need to resit, then you can sit it in the May-June of year 11. Now, this is how it is graded. So as you can see at the top there, it says a level 2 distinction. That is the top one, okay? That is an A grade. Now you can, and I forgot to put that on here, you can get a level 2 distinction star, which is an A star. So everything which is incorporated that you've done, if you've got distinctions already all in your coursework and you get a merit in your exam, you could end up with a distinction, which is an A, or you could end up, depending on the grade boundaries at that time, you could end up with an A star. So these are what they're called. So it's a level 2 distinction, merit and pass. And then as you can see, the further we go down to level 1s, you can see the lower the grades get. And just keep in mind that this course is equivalent to a GCSE, it's just marked in a slightly different way. Now, these are the career paths that you can have a little look at. So we do offer, and I teach this at sixth form to a level 3. And after this, you can go on to university to study a range of areas of your choice. Lots of universities cover health or a social care course, and it leads to many different avenues. We've had lots of students from our school go on to do nursing, midwifery. We've got someone doing palliative care, a paramedic, a social worker. There's been many that have gone through, and especially this year we've got a few aspiring teachers. So as you can see, going into sixth form, studying health and social care can lead you on to many of these jobs later on. So this is all that health and social care is about. If you would like any more information, please don't hesitate to come and see me when we are back in school. Or if you would like to email me at gdavis@yateacademy.co.uk, and I will be able to help you with any information that you need. Thank you.